part of that. And
greetings, everyone. I am sitting here this morning with Quinzel, and we're at the Reserve Roastery and Tasting Room in Capitol Hill. We're here to do a tour of this place. Quinzel's going to give me a tour. Now, if you watch my video from maybe 2 weeks ago by now, you'll know that I went to the other Reserve SODO. There's two Starbucks Reserves in Seattle. This is the one in Capitol Hill. And this one here has a totally different personality from the other one. What kind of coffee did you get me?
Jamaica Blue Mountain.
Yeah, Blue Mountain, okay. And so, it's damn good coffee. different from coffee from a regular Starbucks, which I just learned today that you guys refer to a regular store as a core store.
Core store, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Technically, we are two separate companies. So this is Siren Retail, to whereas regular Starbucks is Starbucks Coffee Company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different, but still the same parent company.
So right now we're sitting in a meeting room, and there's so much to look at. I mean, when we walked in here, you were saying that you can like take the books and read them, and
coffee library.
Coffee library. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little cool meeting room. You can go upstairs. There's a little bit more memorabilia as well. There's also like stuff on the wall. Right. I think that one's from like the 70s.
Okay.
And it like shows you it's a menu price. Oh, wow. It's like a full menu.
Wow.
From like the 70s, and it's like Americano, like $1.
I remember. Yeah, I do remember when coffee was like 90 cents. You know.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Way back when, of course. So yeah, awesome. And then behind us here, there's a photograph of
Howard Schultz.
And who is he?
He is coming back as our CEO.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
I didn't know that. He's also the guy that got rid or sold us Supersonics, which locals aren't too happy about that. So anyway, that's him. I didn't know that he was coming back.
Yeah, so Kevin is now retiring, and Howard is interim CEO. I believe April 1st, I think.
Wow.
So yeah, he's coming back.
Do you ever see him here?
Yeah, he comes in all the time.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, what do you think? Should we do a tour of the place now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do this. All right. Before we exit the coffee library, we're going to check out this menu that Quinzel here was talking about. What do we got here?
So, honestly, I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's, I believe, from the 70s. Yeah. So, like, espresso, 50 cents for a solo. Wow. 75 for doppio. Wow. That's insane. That's...
Yeah.
Man, I wish they would go back to that. Yeah. Starbucks started in 71.
Right.
So, a lot of our stuff is from that era. And then you have, obviously, like, we know first Starbucks moved. Right. But that's... Pike Place.
Pike Place, yeah. Before it moved to that location, it was actually like a few doors down, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome.
And then kind of a movement shot right there. But this is also one of my favorite photos. This is during the Black Lives Matter movement through Seattle. Yeah. The art that's on the boards right there was actually made by Barista. Okay. He's standing right there. Okay. His name is Brian. He made all that art.
Wow.
And we got it printed on shirts. So sometimes you'll see baristas with that artwork, and it's his artwork.
I see. Now, what is this here?
Super old grinding. It scares me a little bit. But I mean, I think it would be super cool to watch it in action. But it's super old. Would definitely need some love before I would ever put coffee in it.
Yeah.
But and then some old tools.
Right.
Wow. What they are exactly, I'm not sure. I think that's like a mini roaster.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's make our way
Cool.
around. And look at all this machinery, you guys.
This is the end of the pack line.
Yeah. So you were saying that that's the end of the pack line.
Yeah.
So tell us what pack line means.
So pack line, this is the bigger roaster that we have. This is going to send out to all our stores. All our green coffee is going to be right there. That is literally quite straight from the farms directly to us.
Okay. Wow.
Right now we don't have roasting going on, but usually this leather topper is off. There's a spindle to cool the beans once they come out of the roaster, because they're coming out piping hot.
Right.
And super hot that you do not want to touch them at all. So we rotate them and move them to cool. And then they'll move a bin right here to this little chute and pull the lever, and it'll drain the beans, and then we'll actually put them either in the bin, or it'll go here and suction and come up and travel and go to the pack line a little bit further where you can't really see it,
right.
But there's a view from the bathroom.
Wow.
You can literally see the rest of the pack line in the bathroom.
Wow. Look at the scale of the equipment here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
this is our big boy.
Yeah. Wow.
And a little bit up that platform is going to be the actual loading. To where they load green bean.
All right. I'll follow your lead. What do you want to show next?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Sitting area down here. And we're gonna.
Before we leave, the bar is closed right now, but this bar is the experience bar.
So that bar is the experience bar.
Yes, it's going to be a little bit more in-depth brewing, storytelling, a little bit more one-on-one with baristas. It's going to have a lot more in-depth of telling you how stuff works.
I see.
As well as being able to taste all of our coffees.
So where's the barista now? I don't see a barista.
It's closed right now.
Oh, okay.
It's just mostly staffing.
I see. Okay. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow you up. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Lead the way. Let's see what else we can see and learn here. Yeah. So as you can see, it's very different from the other reserve. This one is really active. They're both very different.
Yeah.
The other one's more chill. The SODO one is.
This is gonna be our main bar. This is where we call our orders.
Okay.
When Howard designed the place, he literally wanted to put on some good quotes.
Right.
And different counters, you're gonna find quotes in the counter. This is my favorite one.
It says, there is nothing like a dream to create the future. Okay. Wow.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah.
These are our Siphon Brewers. It depends when we have time. We might do siphons.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Over here, I know you have some of the shots of the pour over. So you got pour over, you got teas right here. We do all loose leaf.
Loose leaf tea. Okay.
And then we have compostable tea bags.
Okay.
And we use that for our tea. Instead of just like Tea-Bana at a core store,
Okay.
we have locally sourced tea.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Clover Brewers.
Okay.
It's gonna be my food station, and then espresso bar. You can kind of see a little bit better of what they're doing behind the bar. So these are all manual, whereas the core store is automatic. So everything that we're doing, we're crafting
So might that be one of the reasons why the coffee here is better than at a core store?
I
actually talk about, I talk mess about that quite a bit in my vlogs where, I'll talk mess about Starbucks coffee because it's not my favorite coffee, at least at the core store, but the coffee here,
that's understandable. Even as a barista, I will agree. Like, it's not my favorite at a core store, but here, I will come here before I go to a lot of different stores, but I like also putting my money into local businesses as well.
Right, yeah. Supporting the independent coffee shops. And stuff.
We, as partners, sometimes do coffee crawls, and we'll go experience different coffee shops. I did one a few months ago. Super cool. I got to explore Capitol Hill and put some money into local businesses, and I was happy with that.
And does Howard know about this, that you guys do this, that you guys spend money outside of Starbucks?
I'm not sure.
I'm messing with you.
Cool.
What do we have going on here?
Hey,
how you doing?
So this is our little roaster. This is going to be all in-house coffee.
Okay.
Wyatt is one of our roasters.
I'm a green loader.
A green
So
okay.
really what I do is I get all the raw coffee ready for the roast. Right now we're doing CPR training, so we're not roasting, but
Gotcha.
1 o'clock we'll start up again.
And you're wearing a net to keep on your face to keep hair because you got facial hair. Yeah, I see nets usually on people's heads, right? But not on the face.
Right?
Makes sense though. Let's not get your mustache. All right. So.
Yeah. So there we go. CPR training.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. All right.
But the computers, so everything is
So high-tech.
technically not automatic. Computers are just measurement.
I see. Wow.
To where everybody is starting to think that, it's an automatic process. It's really not. It's still a craft.
Okay.
And a lot of our master roasters are still in control of everything that we roast. It's just really high functioning measurement tools that we use.
Awesome.
Then we have bean silos, and then the copper is also has silos in it as well. That's holding green beans.
Look at how big those pipes are. It's just it's crazy. And you were saying something about copper pipes earlier before we got on film.
So although the roasted coffee is going to come from the silos are behind this big copper. And then the copper pipes are going to come down and go to the main bar.
Okay.
And then it swirls down into these silos.
I see.
Right here.
Yeah.
And that's where we get our beans to use on main bar.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Other than that, this is my retail space.
Retail space. Oh, wow.
So this is probably one of my favorite collections.
Yeah.
This is partnering with it's a Native American group that's based in Pike Place Market.
Oh, wow.
So they have
That's great, actually.
partnered with Dickies as well. It's 8th gen.
Can I see the design on the back?
Yeah.
Show me that. I saw a little bit of it. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I love the colors.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I'm into teal and blues, so.
Yeah, and then they got the Reserve logo on it.
Yeah.
And then some design on the arm.
That's great that they teamed up with, the folks at Pike Place Market, the Native American group.
Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
definitely one of my favorite collaborations. We also have had local artists that we've collaborated with. And it just rotates when we sell our stuff.
All right, what else are we going to check out here?
So this is my retail counter.
Okay.
This is going to be
Tail counter. Okay.
all our fresh scoop coffee on top. We do have sealed bags that you some of them you'll see in regular core stores they can buy, but they're fresh scoop that you won't be able to get anywhere else except the roastery.
Okay.
So all our current offerings are going to be Gravitas, which is our roastery exclusive. Guatemala is really good. It's a little bit brighter. Ethiopia is our African coffee that we have right now. Galapagos. Super cool. If you remember science class, it's super protected. String of islands. Tortoises.
I vaguely remember. It was a long time ago. Right.
I will not tell you how long I've been out of high school. So, yeah. So there's only one island in the Galapagos that can produce the coffee. It's called Santa Cruz.
Okay.
Out of that little string of islands, there's only one spot.
Wow.
Other than that, Jamaica.
I'm checking out the prices on these things. Check it out.
Yes.
So, not cheap coffee. Look at this one. This one is the most expensive at $52 for a half pound, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
like
mostly
gold.
just because of the sourcing.
Right. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like double the price of, well, most of these. You know, a couple of them.
Jamaica Blue Mountain, the one that you're drinking right now.
This is what I'm drinking. Jamaican Blue Mountain, right? So
Jamaica
like
Blue
one,
Mountain, there's such high elevation and such narrow rows that no machinery can actually get up there.
Oh, wow.
So it's all handpicked.
Okay.
And one coffee tree is literally 1 pound.
So when Starbucks talks about, what is it, so small lot, that's what they're talking about,
Yes.
right? It's that super rare, coffee.
Yeah, it's
You really have to,
it's rare in the sense that only a few sellers are selling the coffee, on top of where it's from, on top of the buyers. Obviously, Starbucks is such a conglomerate that it's gonna be able to buy a lot, but there's stuff that we've not been able to buy. There's different varietals that are really hard to get, like a geisha variety. It's very susceptible to like disease and stuff like that. It's half bush, to where most coffee trees are. It's pretty tall. I say tall, but like they're human height.
Right. Yeah.
But they're only half bush.
I see.
So they only produce a very small quantity, and a full tree by itself is a full pound.
Okay.
So imagine half of that.
Right.
And that's usually goes for like the $52.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've been to a coffee plantation actually once, and that was in Laos. So when you were describing the size of the tree and stuff, yeah, I totally know what you're saying. Half size is, yeah. Gonna be much, smaller, shorter.
Yeah.
So
Other
your
than
typical
our retail space, obviously
tree.
you're gonna have all your cups. Brewing methods, stuff like that.
Okay.
We even sell our aprons.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What would you say is there like a top seller as far as like retail stuff?
Top seller, I would say definitely a lot of our for here mugs.
Okay.
We do sell our for here mugs. We sell a lot of brewing methods, especially like our pour overs. I've sold cold brew methods. I've sold just different stuff for brewing. I sold a siphon. That was pretty fun. I think that was a highlight of my day. A mocha maker. That was pretty cool. But this is our Mixology Bar.
This here. Okay.
Yes.
So tell me about this bar here. That bar you were talking about how it's more one-on-one, like their storytelling.
Yes.
And then this is your Mixology Bar.
Yeah. So
What's this place all about? Yeah.
Mixology is going to be tea and coffee-based cocktails, but they also have beer. They have wine. They have a more coffee-forward Mixology drinks. They have a full menu that I'm not even aware of.
Wow.
They know their stuff.
Okay. And it's
Before you even get behind that bar, we train and we certify and the whole rigmarole. It's a lot to be able to even be behind that bar. And they really know their stuff. Me, I can tell you it's tea and coffee-based cocktails.
So where is your workstation as a barista here?
My workstation, I'm usually at the bakery, where I'm right here in retail.
Retail, okay, got it.
Yeah, so I'm the bean seller.
You're the bean seller. So should we make our way to the bakery next, or what do you think we should do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that.
The line is pretty empty.
Okay, follow you.
I would say start at the line because you'll be able to see everything.
Sure.
Excuse me.
So the time right now is about 10:30. I mean, it is just hopping here.
Oh yeah,
it's crunch time.
It gets pretty busy. So this is our bakery. Princi is Rocco Princi is the head of Princi Bakery in Milan.
Right.
Starbucks Roastery is contracted with them. So we wear their aprons, their uniform, but we're still technically Starbucks baristas. The dough arrives here. We have an opener that's like 4 a.m. on the weekends, 5 a.m. during the weekdays. Obviously, holidays a little bit earlier. Other than that, they're gonna come in. They're gonna bake off dough.
Okay.
So that's all your cornettis. Everything here is Italian. So the menu actually used to be in Italian, but they changed it.
Oh wow.
They changed it before I got here.
I was told that 90% of the ingredients are from Italy when I was at the other reserve.
Yes.
So I imagine that's the case here too.
Yeah, so everything that you've seen food-wise at SODO is also here. But we do have a little bit more space.
Right.
So we're going to have a little bit more. But we have like our hot dishes, like eggs in purgatory, and we're heading towards lunch.
So good right now, yeah.
We're heading towards lunch. So in the back, we're actually prepping pizzas.
Oh, okay.
So we have salami picante, which is a salami pizza. We have margarita. We have sausage rapini, which is like a broccolini kind of thing.
Yeah.
So those are coming out. We also have a fungi, which is my favorite.
Oh wow, fungi.
Yes.
Fungi pizza.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Oh,
mushrooms
I love
day.
mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. Wow.
But you can really see like
and smells so good here. Yeah, fresh.
And then our ovens are imported from Germany.
Yeah, they look like the real deal. Those ovens.
Oh
yeah. Howard Schultz is not messing around with equipment here. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been burned a couple times. Dropped a couple trays of focaccia.
Cast iron, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cast iron. They are electric.
Oh, they are. Oh yeah, yeah. I see the computer on the side.
Yes. It helps even out, and so there's timers and stuff like that. Not to say that we don't burn anything, because I mean mistakes happen, but we learn from it, and we have plenty to replace it. This is our salads and our desserts, and then our tiramisu. Tiramisu is really good.
So I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
Tiramisu is my weakness. This is my kryptonite. That's like my favorite dessert.
Tiramisu is really, really good.
And their tiramisu here is really good. My wife, when she stops by the SODO Reserve, she'll buy me one of those. Yeah, it's just so good. Yeah, I have such a sweet tooth. It's so bad. It's so bad, my sweet tooth.
But this is a better view of Mixology. Yeah. They also have their own espresso bar, to where for the cocktails. On top of that, they serve like wine and beer, and then they also have like ciders and stuff like that. Also seasonal. So we did a Valentine's Day special. We've done Christmas specials. It just really depends on what time you come in. But during the evening, this is probably our more popular stuff. And then we also have like a scan menu. So anytime you come in, we have scan menus, and it'll show you the entire store.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It'll show you main bar, Pinchy, mixology, stuff like that.
All right. Where to next? Tour guide?
Random question, do you want to see the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I film in there?
Yeah.
I'm filming the bathroom. We do it all here on this channel. All right. Going to the bathroom.
So, this is
I've not been to the bathroom at this location, so.
This is
the scale of everything. Okay.
the beginning.
This is the beginning.
And then it shows you every single step.
Right. So I want to make sure there isn't somebody in there doing something private before I go in with my camera.
No, you're good. All the restrooms are this way.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to show you the view.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an automatic response, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
And so this is going to be...
this is what you were talking about. You can see this from the bathroom.
So it's going to be the view of the pack line. All these silver bags are bullets that we send to our stores. So it's a lot of manufacturing. And the line down there is a conveyor belt. And then they check it, they check weight, check different things. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot to see, especially manufacturing goes a lot further than what people see.
Yeah, I see that.
And then I like this. Our rarest coffees, freshly roasted right here, and enjoyed around the world. We have 6 roasteries internationally.
All right, let's get out of here. Wow.
So yeah, definitely like if you want to come here and learn each step, definitely starting over here and then work your way over there. But only like 1% of coffee that we actually select is mixing here. Out of the, I forgot what the actual process is called, but it's a rigorous process to make sure that we select the best beans. And only 1% gets here.
All right.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much our full store. Obviously, we have a lot of merchandise, but
let's go check out the mugs real quick. You were saying that the mugs are really popular here. Well, they have those. Is that real copper? Can be. No, it's not.
No.
The real copper is so expensive.
Oh yeah. But it is
copper plated, maybe.
Probably. But it does have the logo on it.
Yeah. Cool.
This is like our mixology stuff, as well as like cold brew. We have a barrel age. You can get it as a cold brew or a hot drink, which we call the Irish con crema. And then whiskey barrel age is, we partner with Knob Creek. So they're stored in whiskey barrels, and then they're roasted, and then the alcohol burns off, but the flavor remains. And so when we do cold brew, we make a big thing, and then we also round it off with vanilla, so it's a little sweet, a lot of whiskey flavor, like smokiness. A lot of people love this one.
Awesome.
This is definitely one of our more expensive ones. That's 42. 42 for a half pound.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That is pricey for coffee for sure.
It is.
Supply and demand, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and then this
rarity.
is our like water bottles. Water bottles, and then I have tumblers. This is like a instant French press, like travel French press.
Man, I need to get one of those.
Yeah,
for my travels.
got it in different sizes.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Yesterday wasn't this nice.
Oh yeah.
This is a beautiful day. I mean, for visitors, like, you know, like...
I'm excited about Seattle Spring.
Yeah. Seattle Spring in summer is pretty amazing, I think. So, yeah. Wow.
So this is like our... some more tumblers. This is we call it a facet tumbler.
Facet tumbler.
It's the Starbucks Reserve, but it's a hexagon.
It's what?
It's a hexagon.
Oh, it's a hexagon.
Yeah, and it's nice. It fits good in your hand, but I like the black one.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is probably our top seller.
This is your top seller here.
Yes.
All right, let's see what the top seller looks like. There it is, ladies.
So we have a white one, and then we have the dark one. The dark one is definitely a lot more popular.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like you've shown me a lot today, and hopefully viewers got a really good look and a sense of what it's like to come here and buy coffee, food, merchandise, and hang out. You know, this is a very popular place for tourists. So.
Yes. There's also times that we will do demonstrations. It just depends on staffing, obviously. But we'll have like different demonstrations of like a French press or a Chemex.
So is that something folks can go online and find out about, like the demonstration schedules, or is it more of, you know, you come in if it happens?
It's more of a come in if it happens.
Okay.
We're still in the process of hiring a lot more people.
Okay.
Right now we're about like 120 partners.
I love those. Those are charming.
And that's a lot, but we're still looking for more. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Quinzel. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah. So, Quinzel here actually had commented on one of my videos. After you moved here or before? Before.
Yeah.
Yeah, she commented on one of my videos, and you were saying that what your comment was that, hey, I'm gonna buy you coffee one day or something, right?
Yeah.
Just showing gratitude about, you know.
Yeah, I knew I was moving here for the roastery, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in Seattle. You've helped me like learn where to be, where to walk, like where to stay away from, which I have heeded very nicely.
That's awesome.
I stay off there.
Yeah. That's great. All right. Well, sort of full circle, because you bought me coffee today, and you know, and we're hanging out a little bit, so I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna close out here by saying thank you for watching, and thank Quinzel one more time.